Hi guys, I'm just walking out on Captain Harry. This is my first preparation with Captain Harry, and he's not a very big horse, but he's a neat little dude. I like him a lot. I enjoy having him here. He's a great little ride, and so hopefully he gives me a good ride today when he's under the camera. But he's just a nice horse. I mean, he's a 3-year-old colt. When he first came, he did a lot of talking, and I was a little bit worried that he was quite unsettled and walking the fence and screaming a bit. And he's up next door to PK, the other colt, and they're sort of mates and stuff. But to his credit, as soon as he started getting ridden and worked, he settled right down. He still can walk a little bit, but nothing major. He's very, very healthy. He's very well, and he's a bright, alert horse. As you can see, his ears are pricked. But he's really, there's not much of him. You're not sitting on the biggest, most gallant steed in the world, that's for sure. But he loves his work, and he's happy, and I like him. And with his neat little size, he's only really got sort of neat little movement too. He doesn't have a massive big trot and big canter on him or anything like that, but the commands aren't great movers, and I've ridden 3 or 4 of them, and they varied in sizes and stuff like that, so it's not even a size thing. Is they move a little bit like ponies, and he's probably a little bit like that too, although he feels smooth and comfortable and stuff like that. He's fine. But no, he's good. He likes to shy a little bit at things, but nothing major. He's pretty uncomplicated, and he's a pleasure. He's the type of horse, if a horse could go down the pub and have a beer with you, Harry's the guy you'd want to have a beer with, because he's just a kind, nice horse. I haven't really had any fights with him about anything. I think he's been very well ridden, and obviously I tied his head down for a couple of days when he first came, so he rounds up into the contact, but he's never said no way, don't want to do that for anything. He's been very, very good, which makes him a great pleasure. So he's just doing his trot work. I've had him for 3 weeks today, and he's going to the track next week. Come on, Harry. Come on, he's just having a bit of a shy at the sticks. Come on, brave warrior. So he'll be going to the track next week. He'll just go for a slow look around for one day, and then he'll start his 3/4, and away he goes. So, he's 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, probably 4 weeks away, and he'll be gone. But he's spelled in sort of, in okay condition. And I know Darren said that Darren Weir didn't want the colts to be too big, so they've sort of spelled quite light, to be honest with you, but still very healthy and crisp in the coat. Like, nothing wrong with their health, they're just not overly covered. And again, because he's been sort of a 2,000 metre horse, he was probably pretty fit when he went out too, so it always takes a bit for them to let down and then gain a bit more weight. So that's Harry, but as you can see, his ears are just pricked. He's just happy to go forward and do his job. I like riding him. He's not one that you go, wow, but I just like riding him. I always tend to ride him last or second last for the day. I mean, what is it? It's probably close to 2:30 now, and I'm still riding horses. There's 9 in work at the moment, and he's a nice one to ride towards the end of the day, because you can let your guard down a little bit on Harry, because Harry's just happy to do what you want him to do. Aren't you, Harry? Come on. He's a good boy. He's got a really nice face and nice eye. He's just a nice little horse. I know he was chasing the win last prep, and certainly got an ability. I remember watching him beat home PK at Ballarat in that good race. I think, wasn't it a good 3-year-old race or something? At Ballarat on Cup Day or something like that, and Harry ran 3rd at odds. So, I mean, Harry can obviously go if he needs the right distance and probably a bit of luck. And if I remember rightly, I think I watched one of his last or second last races too, and I thought his action looked like he was feeling the ground. I don't know if that's true or not myself. I haven't really sort of inquired much about his history, but his action didn't look that good going to the barriers to me. So it looked like he'd just probably come to the end of his prep and had copped a bit of wear and tear and was feeling it all a bit. So. But that's just my opinion. I don't know if that's right or wrong. Come on, Harry. You're a cool dude. So I'm just going to give him a little bit of short work just so you've got him on video. Now he'll just trot halfway down this hill, turn around and come back. So he really is uncomplicated. He doesn't, like I said, he doesn't give me a wow factor about him, but I like him because he's cool. You'd be a good mate, wouldn't you, Harry? Come on. And he's not even that colty. you know, he doesn't really say much to anybody, although he does scream a bit during the day. It's not really like a colty scream. He's just a little bit talkative, and once in a blue moon he might have a bit of a nip at you, but he's not even really a biter. Oh yeah, Harry. He said, I'm just happy to be here. He might be enjoying the change of scenery, not being at the track as well. He's a good boy. But all I can say is it's my first meeting of Harry, and Harry is more than welcome anywhere I am. My home is his home. He's a pleasure, aren't you, Harry? I'll see if I can get. He's going to canter up the hill, but I'll see if I can get a bit of video so you can have a look. He's very healthy. The sun's not out, but you know he's in good nick and stuff. But he's only little, not far from the saddle to his ears, not far from the back of the saddle to his bum. Come on, Harry, canter. You know, he just rounds up. He's only got a little short stride on him. It doesn't, you know, his front legs don't come out towards his nose or anything like that. I'll show you, just a little short stride. But, you know, that's him. And like I said, I've ridden 16 2-command horses, and they don't have big, expressive movement. As long as they've got a heart and a motor, isn't it, Harry? They're good enough, they're big enough. So hopefully he can get the win this prep for you. But he was certainly trying. Come on, buddy. But I certainly wouldn't say he's a horse that needs gelding, that's for sure. So I doubt that his hormones and his knackers are affecting his ability as a racehorse, because I just don't see it myself. He concentrates on everything. I mean, I've ridden past horses already just before, and he doesn't even acknowledge them. Come on, Harry. You're a good boy. I always said PK, if you took PK down the pub, he'd drink lemon squash. But Harry would be a beer drinker. Come on, Harry. Funny, they're both by commands too, so it's funny having 2 3-year-old command colts together. But I'm happy to have them both. PK I know very, very well. And Harry I'm only just getting to know, but I'm happy to know you, aren't I, Harry? He's a good boy. So I will switch you off so it doesn't go on forever and ever and ever. And I'll give you a video of him when he's at the track doing his fast work. And anyway, good luck with him. I like Harry. He's a cool dude. You're a nice boy. You know, he likes a bit of loving. Thanks, guys. Bye.